Hello, welcome back to another roguelike demo showcase on Backpack Brain. Today I'm bringing you Roach Post. Why he got his tongue out? Developer, this is a good time because hopefully you're watching this because I tend to get we've had a good run of, indie devs locking in. When you press the main menu button, I'm not going to do it here. Well, you know what, I'll do it to demonstrate. It reloads the entire menu and your settings are not saved. They turn to the base settings. But when you press the X button, it works fine. Let's play. What is it? It's like you have to arrange shapes, get things somewhere. Let's play the tutorial, and then it'll explain itself. Here we place. They made the roaches cute because they have 4 legs now. Welcome to Roach Post. Here we place stamps to teleport packages. By teleport, they mean licks and discards. Funny. Okay, to select a set of stamps, press play. Is that the button I needed to? Okay, the play button. Choose a location with the package. It's Balatro. 1, 2, 3. It's Balatro. Earn points to send the package. Okay, where's my package? How do I? To do that, place stamps. Pick a stamp. Cost and value 2. I can rotate it. I will place a stamp in the top left. It needs to be licked. 1 cell. Okay, lick per cell. That makes sense. If you run out of licks, you lose. Sexy cockroach. That's why you're licking it. See how many points the last stamp earned. It's value times palette. Value is the cells. Palette is the color connection. Okay. That's discard, not discord. I was wondering. It's kind of hard to read it sideways. But that's my fault. Maybe you should be going D-I-S. You know what I mean? Like, top down read. But maybe that's the skill issue. Ampersand. If there's only one color power equals palette. You can see the color power on the left side of the sticker. Yeah? Okay. Now, we put you there. And now the color power is 2. Makes sense. Each contact of the same color stamp set. This is kind of like Tetris mixed with, a lot of this type of stuff. I mean, not every game with shapes that tesseract and like interact with each other is Tetris, but okay. Well, that being the case, you kind of just want to make these things line up in the best way possible. Okay, cancel that. That being the case, we want to maybe put you down there, and you have quite now generous. No, can I undo? That was a misclick. What the hell is this shape? It's got a huge value. Why can't I click? Why can't I click you? Why can't I? It's not letting me click the. Hold. Okay, I'm running it back. I'm running the tutorial back. Keep earning points. Okay, let's try this one again. If we placed it, it's got 4 value and 3 palette because there's 3 connections in here. Now we'll put you. I did it again. That's okay. At that point, it's getting okay now. But now it works. And you know what? Maybe that was better overall because now we have 1 square here. But 7 palette. It goes through. Luckily. And it worked this time. Dev, I don't know what happened last time. It wouldn't let me click these things specifically. Okay, we succeeded. It's a cascading mode where you want to cascade in time, basically. You have a lot of attempts. But maybe it's deceivingly a lot of attempts. Colors is increasing. They're all connected. Red stamp me. Oh, I'm going top left because it seems pretty hard to cover the corners properly. Okay, another color. Green means synergy, red means conflict. Okay, so our red and blue, we get a nice +5. Now there's more than 1 color. Blue takes 5. The formula makes no sense. Your color plus synergizing color minus conflicting color. How do I know which one is synergizing, which one is conflicting? How do I know? Okay, because it says. Okay. Now let's see what conflict is. Yellow stamp next to red. Okay. Oh wait, no, it tells you when you hover it. The one that's towards you at the in a linear, non-connected, path. 5 to 1 to 3. Okay. You can pick up a stamp to check its connections. Okay, let's see. And now we went negative. That was it. It made me do it. Okay. Each stamp you touch counts. Keep any points. Okay, so we kind of... Red is... But is it independent stamp by stamp what this energy is? Because this seems pretty chill here. Yeah, because it gets a +1. And you love red. So it is stamp dependent. Because this red was chill with yellow and not happy with blue. Oh no, it isn't. So yellow doesn't like red, loves blue. Correct? Red doesn't like blue, likes yellow. So, but if you're thinking about the net values, because red also scales if it touches other reds. So what you want to do, let me think about this, right? Because here red is the highest value additive if you're trying to get like flat value, not scaling value. I mean, here it doesn't matter because it's a low scaling thing. Because if we put you here, you're not going to do very well. We want to put you like here, maybe. We're using up all our links, but we're going to get there eventually. He is ready for it. The silliest guy you ever met. Okay. Here, this seems pretty good. We get some palette additive because of the connecting red. Okay, the final tutorial package. Here are the remaining colors. Oh god. I see how it can get complete. If red synergizes with purple, then purple conflicts with red. Okay, right click it. One discard removes any. Okay, so discards up any number. Earn points so tutorial is complete. Okay, but the first one that you place matters. Why does it matter? It sets up the chain. Okay, let me thank you, developer, by the way, for having this bottom left overlay, which, by the way, I think, for once, I'm actually gonna do something revolutionary. I'm gonna move myself a bit. I'm gonna move myself down here. Because I think you've made it worthwhile. Okay, so right now, it's an undecided situation, right? If we place down red, it benefits from purple and yellow and doesn't like green and blue. Or is it always the case? Okay, let's test this theory. Because now we know that you don't like green and blue, but you... Oh no, it's fixed. Then I don't really get it. Oh wait, order matters in the sense that green likes blue, but green likes red, but red doesn't like green. I mean, yeah, we knew that. Okay, I mean, these are low licks. The problem with these ones is that they kind of limit your placement, because if you want to have them all next to each other, then you have something else. The plus and minus situation. Let's just line them up for now. We'll place our like unicolor guys just in a row, because it's pretty chill. Okay, wait, what? We can try and just like build down, but it may suck for the future. See, I could go for this, but that seems like it would limit my opportunities. Actually, let's just put this here, Because it seems, then we can start, maybe we can just get like a green, purple sort of, you know, alternation going. And now we can put you down here and that's perfect. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I can already see that the strategy for this could go kind of crazy. But, okay, you know what? For you, it just makes sense to, like, capitalize on it. Although we capped out our growth for sacrificing something there. We'll tuck you in. So there's a few things you can prioritize, right? There's prioritizing the jumps in palette that you can get by synergizing colors. There's prioritizing the spacing so that you can ensure that synergy continues. And then there's also maybe considering just going for one color in one area sometimes so that it scales itself. Is there deck building? I hope there is, but we haven't seen it yet. It seems like you could really deck build the hell out of this. Okay, good placement. Good stuff, good stuff. You can go there. It seems like your lick's pretty generous for the early stage. You're not gonna run out, so it's a good time to experiment. Put you there. Also important to consider space optimization, not just placement. Like here we've kind of stuck ourselves. It's not great. Not very many great places for a yellow to be in this world. That's I heard what I said just there. I meant stamp. Because now you're giving me a lot of long ones that don't really line up with what I've got here. Okay. That was the run. That was the entire run. Or was that the tutorial? I don't remember. I think that was the tutorial because I don't remember seeing this screen ever. Choose the Pento deck. Classic deck with 5 colors. Okay, I went to the main menu and the music went back to quiet. You're gonna live with the quiet music. And now we have the actual gameplay loop. I don't know what this does. Okay, here we go. See, look, I knew, I had faith that wasn't all the game had to offer. -1 lick, but +2 red power. Our licks are like an easy resource to sell out on. I don't really respect the licks. We lose out on a lot of options here if we go that way. So let's go this way. I didn't even consider the concept of not starting with a lot of licks, and B, first of all discarding, and C, the deck that you start with is like this. I didn't think about it. Maybe, you know what, buddy? You've treated me nicely. You're gonna get me to play the music. Okay, we upped our red scaling. But I can't click him. I can't click him again, bro. Help. Okay, I think going into the settings might be what causes it. Honestly, I don't use my discards. Let's send it. Let's see. Is that what caused? No? Okay, well, we'll figure out how to do it, I guess. Okay, this is a different run. This is a new run. We don't have scaling at all. Put you in the corner. You got 4 value and 2 palette. I mean, that's just light work. I mean, you like that. Let's nest him in. That's just like upping values across the board. What happens when you run out of space and don't have the points? Maybe you just lose. Okay, you just don't like to be here. So let's put you over there instead so you can handle yourself. We can... That just seems like it would be a bad use of space. This seems pretty good. Although maybe... Oh, you have a lot of value. Because value and cost are equal. Maybe most cases you can change it probably. Yeah, because then what you can do is something like this, because it's got a lot of area. So it'll have the mold will really make a difference. Yeah, that's like a lot of points right there. Then you can scale and mold and do a lot of wonderful things right there. We're lucky we just barely had enough. I forgot about the fact that the area could be smaller. Package shipped. We got experience in gold, but our income is nothing. Okay, shop. Yeah, we're really getting everything. Update the store. Get experience. Okay, question mark me. Tell me what to do. 3 identical workers merge. It's super auto pets. Fire workers to get gold for it. That's not really how it works. I mean, maybe it is. Use workers with the same hobbies or favorite places for bonuses. What is this? This seems like a whole different mechanic. I don't really get it. We grab the cheetah. You know what? We're just gonna grab everything. We're gonna spend it, and now we've upgraded our level. And now we skip, presumably? Question mark. Send it. Stamps cannot be placed here. The fragile sticker. Oh wait, and these are one-time uses? Oh no, these are just my guys. Okay. Well then, I mean, in that case, since we know, well, we know that this is limited, so let's fill them up while we can and when we can. I should have thought this one through. I can do that, and then it's not gonna be quite what I envisioned. But there's no other way we're gonna get to place you, is there? But I would love to place you with some malt, I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're gonna try and do that. This is a very hard setup for this specific deck or structure. It's hard to get it to work. You know what, let's just try it. 455? I'm never gonna get 455. What kind of clown ass scaling is going on here? Let's... Ooh, hold on. We can start to really cook there. We're gonna get a purple, like, synergy going. We nearly have it working as well. I mean, that has to be the play. It's 120 points. It's still not gonna be enough because the structure is just like gonna ruin us. Red's good. It's never gonna fit anywhere. So what's the point in having it? Let's just discard. Okay, well, what does blue do? You're also really hard. This is just a terrible hand. We're gonna discard them, so we can start to get some stuff that fits. That just makes sense to go there. There's no reason for it to not like give us ostensibly 3 points. Same with this. Like, we're never gonna get a better fit. Okay, something like this maybe, and then we can put you in here if that works color-wise. It does. Is it a good idea? We're not gonna get anything else to put in there. That will make sense. I mean, this just... Yeah. That's better. A +7 and a minus, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there any way to fit this thing in here? There is. Am I gonna do it? No. You know the clip from Megalopolis? Adam Driver's hitting that fucking... Nope. Like, he hits that shit. Go to the club. He was having fun with that movie. Those lines. He was a bit cursed by him, but he had fun. Okay, forget that. How am I gonna make this work? Okay, you have to be re-rolled. Maybe do you have to also be re-rolled? Potentially? We're gonna discard you because we just need the space, man. Because we're also running out of licks. I forgot about that conceptually. Okay, is there anything that we can do that? We may as well. We're not gonna win this. What the hell are you doing here, man? You're great. Like, we would love to have you. we just can't have you anywhere. That's the problem. We're just gonna reroll all of these. Hammer? I hardly know her. No, I'm just messing. We have to get rid of him. Okay, yeah, that was not my smoothest. That's not gonna be any good. We're gonna go negative mode. That's just satisfying, and really there's no better way. I could put it here and it would just be better. Objectively, it would be better. Ah, this is the power. Never mind. I'm stupid. I was like, why is it 2 and then sometimes not 2? It's because it's the power. It's because it's the power. So you want to scale like scales like you want to scale this because it kind of scales that by like proxy. I mean, we have no better way to send it than to send this. Is this gonna help us at all? I mean, we don't have a choice. I don't know why I'm asking. Can't fit you anywhere. So all we can do is send it here. This would be a net negative, yeah. That we could do that for no reason whatsoever. But we're not far off, and we have 3, and this is what we got. Okay, logically, you have to go here. You could go here. Would that mathematics work? It's the same mathematics, I think. We're actually not even that far off, all things considered. What are you even? Okay, that was kind of a bad idea because now I should have thought that one through. I should have put that one first. I realize it now. No, wait. No, that's definitely what I should have done. Yeah, we can't make it, boys. We had a good run. That's tough, man. There's not enough licks. There's not enough licks. I kind of want to keep going though, because I feel like I could have done it. That was a hard one. Okay, every time you load your menu, the music has to be reset. But it's okay, because you've created something interesting enough that I feel like I'm drawn to try. And being drawn to try is the important part. I can't wait for... I'm presuming there's deck building in this. There may not be. Is it, every fair chance. We're building red. We're building red, and we're building... What else benefits from red? I don't know. I can't pass this much information this quickly. Start you off there. The things that point to red. Green and blue. So we're running the RGB build is what you're telling me. And like by coincidence some of these might help, but I guess we discard here. And then but they don't like each other, man. So what am I doing here? Oh, level, I guess. There's no reason not to. I didn't think that one through. Now what? That's not a bad placement. It's not a good placement either, to be fair. Because now these guys are just like all hostile. Discard me. That's... You know what? That's actually pretty good. So how do you build one synergy then? I'm trying to think. Just like I'm solving my own little logic puzzle in my brain here. I guess you want the order to make sense rather than building specifically for one, because it won't really help you. Earn cells. What does that mean? I don't know what experience does. Max inventory seems useful. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Because this part I haven't even like begun to interact with. I'm just pressing all the buttons. Okay, sure, whatever. That seems to make sense to me. Plausible. Oh my. What a shape. Okay, so what does this mean? +1 value during scoring while in inventory. Oh, that's what it means. I understand. I think. What is an earn cell? +1 disc. Oh, that's what it is. That's not an earn. Maybe it is. +1 discard established place here. Gain a discard. And on that day. Well, +1 value is really hard to get. So I'm gonna keep you here. Or we're just gonna run with it. Yeah, because it's just hard. We can't scale this value any other way. So homebody is like insanely valuable. Okay, well, logically, then you should start colors that don't like each other opposite to each other. Because you like green, so let's start with building that as well. I mean, the score has gone up, so it kind of speaks for itself. What we're doing here, what we're building, what kind of project this is. Where did the times 1.1 go? Or come from? That's what the gym does. Okay, there's a lot going on behind the hood that you did under the hood. Behind the hood wouldn't really. I guess it would work. It's like behind the veil, maybe. There's a lot more going on than you let on in the tutorial, which was fine because a lot of games do that. I would like you to know, the viewer. Because I think it's fairer that way. It's very Bellatro in that sense, I guess. You kind of want to layer it so that it all like adds up in the way that you want it to. If that makes sense to me. I mean, we're gonna score what we need to score here. That's not even a question. Okay, well. I told you here, puzzles. Package size. Okay, I want puzzles then. I want puzzles. Can I get puzzles? Which one of you has got puzzles? You've got puzzles. Can I unlock? Is that what this does? Skirt. Skirt me? +1 looking on conflict. Like if you put ones that don't like each other on. Okay, I see what you're doing here. I don't know what these mean. Either. Is it the rarity odds? Because this seems like that common, rare, super rare. It's the other way around in Brawl Stars, those who know. Anyway, that's all we can afford. Honestly, just give me the +1, because I don't think relying on one color really helps us at all in any case. Okay, you start us off with stuff. The clown candle and the hammer. Oh no, I've done it again. Okay, developer, you're gonna have to fix this bug, because the bug, I can't sustain the bug. Maybe it's my fault, to be honest. Okay, I'm doing everything I can in my power to continue playing this game. I want to play the game. Oh, this button works perfectly though, but I still can't. I'm clicking on it, it don't work. Okay, I think I have to end it there because it don't work. Essentially speaking, anyway. Roach Post, I honestly think you've got something very special here. A little bit of rounding of the corners of like slight polish. The bugs must be fixed. I very rarely say this to indie games because I think most games have issues elsewhere in terms of core gameplay loop. I think you've got something special here. You've got some nice shape rotating. You've got a lot of thinking, maybe even too much thinking, like complexity-wise. If you could just fix these like 3 bugs, I'm open to coming back. Even on the demo, I'm open to coming back. But I think you've actually got something quite special here. Let's be positive, let's be honest, let's be fair. I think it's it's got that quaint vibe that it works for it. That's what I'm trying to say. And the kind of interplay of like simple synergies and trying to, construct how you want to approach it, and the levels are all a bit different. I like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to play for yourself and let me know what you think, it's in the description. As always, like, comment, subscribe, whatever, because subscribers are very vital over to 1,000, at which point it becomes irrelevant, and it's more about algorithmic play. Anyway, that's all I got for you. See ya.